Hi everybody, we are somewhere up near Genting and we are part of the media drive for the Arteon and the Tiguan, and we are in the Tiguan Allspace now, and this is the higher spec 2-liter version with all-wheel drive, and we have 220 PS and 350 Newton meters of torque and 4Motion. That means we have permanent all-wheel drive. So we don't have much time today to do walk-arounds and all that. We've done that, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to check this out on the hill climb, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so traffic might be heavy, but we'll still get a chance to see how this Tiguan Allspace fares. Okay, the wheelbase is 2799, so this is almost 2.8 meters, so it is a large SUV, and it takes, of course, 7 seats, and it weighs in at about 1.6 to 1.7 tons, and so it's quite a heavy car, but we have enough power and drive it up the hill. I'm putting it on manual. Yes. They're having a conversation with each other. Just go easy. Slow down a bit, okay, just to make sure he can see us. If you're slow enough, it even shifts down for you. Not bad. Okay, suspension on the Tiguan is a bit stiffer than in the Arteon, so it actually performs quite well too. Yeah, the height is a bit higher, so the limit around the corner is a bit less, but it's got all-wheel drive to help it around. So here you gotta be careful. And this guy will come out to overtake as expected. Nice, it just hugs the corners as you accelerate. Okay, and we are here at Genting Jaya. Nice. Alright guys, we have done the uphill climb. It was a bit crowded, and now we are going downhill. It's quite late in the afternoon, so we'll just take a leisurely drive down. Alright, so on the way up we found that the handling is quite good, and of course on the way down it's not going to be very much different, but we'll still check it out. So this car is very interesting. At 209,000, it's probably the most affordable 7-seater European SUV you can buy. Yeah, because I know of another car maker that has a 1.4 litre small hatch for more expensive price than this. This is 209,000 ringgit. So guys, this is something very, very well worth your money, and it has a wheelbase of 2837, I think. Yeah, so it is a very long wheelbase, and this will definitely mean that it has more space, yeah, in between, so you can seat your 7 people very comfortably. And plus it has a Golf GTI engine near the same horsepower, and a 7-speed DSG with a wet clutch. What more could you want, man? And it handles like a Golf, except it's a little bit higher. The cornering speeds are not as high as in the Golf, but it has the same type of handling characteristics, so it handles very, very well. Okay, we're not sure where he's going, but we will just make adjustments. Some road works. Bag at the back is moving as usual. Must tie them down next time. sorry about that. Sorry guys, that is my camera bag again. That's because there's so much space in the back. The camera bag is moving. You saw me at the last minute. Thank you. The bag moves before the car moves. I try to minimize that by being as smooth as possible. Sorry guys. Next time I make sure I anchor those things down properly. One bag by itself. And it's a cloth bag. I expected it to stick. Anyway, we are almost down at the bottom, so please bear with me. This is the second time it has happened. Okay, traffic is very heavy, so we will just abort our run from here and talk about the car. So, how is this car? Well, I think it's brilliant. It's something that you always wanted, but you couldn't find it. It was either too expensive or it was too slow. And this one, because it's got the GTI engine and it's got the DSG gearbox and it's got 4Motion all-wheel drive, at this price it's a steal. Okay, so the Continental makes of a similar size will cost you about another 80 or 90,000 ringgit more, if not 100,000 ringgit more. And so this is the one that should be considered very strongly if you are looking for family SUV and you want something that's Continental and nice to drive. Volkswagens are always nice to drive. Everything from the Polo all the way up, they're a real pleasure to drive. And this is very much like my Golf R. It drives very much the same. Yeah, limits are slightly different, but basically the way the car is built, all-wheel drive system, a DSG gearbox, it's even got one gear more than I have. It's got 7-speed. Mine is just a 6-speed. And horsepower, yes, it's less, but for a SUV, I think there is plenty of horsepower. There's enough, and you can hit all the speeds you want to hit and be safe too, because it has your traction control, it has your stability control, and I think that's basically what you need now. It has normal cruise control. It doesn't have all the what you call the autonomous braking and all that, but actually you don't really need them. Yeah, even if you bought a car with all those systems, I just want to ask you, would you be using it a lot? Like for example, what you call radar cruise control is something that's very nice to have. This car doesn't have it. But then at this price, 209,000, there's really very much you can complain about this car. Okay. So anyway, we're at the end of our drive and we hope you liked it. So insofar as the performance of the vehicle, there's no doubt it passes. Whether you find it worthwhile to buy it or not worthwhile to buy it, that is your decision, right? Okay. So anyway, thank you very much for being on our channel, and if you like our videos, please subscribe and please share with your friends too. So till we meet again, bye bye.